Welcome to the Useful Thoughts video podcast. Today's episode is titled Boredom and the Power of Daydreaming. I will talk about how you can actually use your boredom to explore your subconscious mind and your creativity. Once you've learned that, you will never be bored again. So if you're feeling tired or uninspired, you probably need a little bit more of daydreaming in your life. So if you want to learn about the unexpected benefits of embracing daydreaming, then this is a video for you. You probably remember the story of Isaac Newton, the physician who discovered gravity. While Newton was discovering gravity, he was actually daydreaming in a garden beneath an apple tree. This apple tree still exists today and you can visit it as a tourist. However, as you can see, boredom can actually lead to genius ideas. In this case, discovering one of the most important forces of nature, which is gravity. So people should stop seeing boredom as something negative, because it most certainly is not when you know how to use it. To understand how daydreaming works, you need to know that our brains are constantly active, even when we are not focusing on a particular task. And even while we are sleeping, in fact, while we are dreaming, our brains are often more active than when we are awake. We do have something in our brain that is called the default mode network, which is basically a system in our brain that runs all the time. And it is exactly this system in our brain that becomes active while we are daydreaming. It's basically the mind is wandering around in itself. There are many studies that have shown that this DMN plays a key role in creative thinking and problem solving. Now, if you have come so far in this video, please do me a favor and click the like button. It only takes a second and costs you nothing, and it really helps me to grow the channel. You can also support me and buy me a coffee. The link to do so is in the description, and of course, if you want, you can subscribe. So once you start to feel bored, your mind will suggest what to think of, and there could be many things coming to my mind. Most of the thoughts might be uninteresting or boring or negative, but some of the thoughts may be very positive. It's like you open a door, you find a positive, interesting thought, and you open this door and you step right through. And then you start to focus on the thought, but not too much. Let your brain work by itself. Don't try to control your thoughts. Just go with the flow. Think about artists, writers, musicians. They focus on playing an instrument or writing a text or painting a picture, but they do it in a very meditative way, meaning not only their active focus is present when they paint an image, but also the subconscious mind, which will tell the artist where to go next, which will tell the musician which note to play next or to try out. This is the subconscious mind playing along with the conscious mind, and this can make you wander consciously through your own thoughts. You can also use your boring time to engage in activities that support your mind wandering. Like, for example, you do the laundry and you just hang up your stuff. While you do this, you can let your mind wander. You can also do that while brushing your teeth, or preparing your breakfast, or taking a shower, or doing any other kind of routine in which you are already have become so good at that you don't need to think about it. Remember when you took your first driving lesson? You probably sucked and you were super stressed because there were so many things to do. Holding the wheel, shifting the gear, pushing the pedals, opening windows. There are so many things you need to do when you are driving, especially when you use a manual transmission, like every sophisticated person should. But once you have learned how to drive and you got a routine, You don't think about driving anymore. You just drive. You rather think about changing the radio station or something like that. You can also let your mind wander while you do sports, while you run or while you are swimming. Your body will be busy, but your mind has time to think and to wander. So once you have learned to daydream, this can lead to breakthroughs in your creativity, in your problem solving, in your personal growth, and in making plans for the future. Boredom has also some very great benefits for the mind and the body. For example, stress reduction. Boredom can be a form of relaxation, allowing the mind to detach from all the constant stimulation and sorrows and so on. Daydreaming is enhancing mindfulness. When we are bored, we pay automatically more attention to our inner self and to our near surrounding. This can lead to increased self-awareness and mindfulness. You can also use the boredom time to do some serious conversation with a friend or relative who's also bored. Having the time to do so will leave space for meaningful conversations, and this will foster your relationships. So embrace boredom and embrace your own creativity and your inner self. So the next time you feel bored, don't see it as something negative, rather use it as an opportunity to become more self-aware and to let your mind wander. Cultivating a mindful approach towards boredom and daydreaming can lead to a richer and more creative life. And that's it for today. If you want to see me again, please subscribe to the channel. Here are some other playlists and a video you can watch. Okay, I'm sorry, this was stupid. See you later.